you doing? This is Mr. Motion Picture, Brandon Gardner, reporting to you live from ECDC 2012. We're getting ready to have a great show tonight. It's the 10-year anniversary of Culture Shock DC. Everybody's really excited. I'm really excited. And we're going to go ahead and, take it from here. I'm here right now with my brother, fellow performer, fellow Culture Shock DC alumni member, Christopher Law. Chris, it's the 10-year anniversary of Culture Shock DC. How does it feel to be performing in this show?
It feels great. It's all about family with Culture Shock. I remember when I joined back in 2008, the team just really took well to everybody that was there, really made everybody feel at home, and to see the scale that ECDC has grown to this point is just a blessing. So be involved with this day is just great. Yeah.
Indeed. I feel the same way. So what actually brought you to dancing?
I was a bit of a trouble kid. My mom wanted to get me involved in more productive things to keep me out of trouble, and so I wanted to go to football camp. She said no to that. So I was like, okay, well, performing arts camp was the next thing. So I ended up dancing and taking on theater and a lot of other things.
Indeed. So who are you, besides Culture Shock DC alumni, of course, who are you most likely and most excited to see perform tonight?
Oh man, we got Future Shock, of course.
Indeed.
They tore up, ripped their set during their tech today. We got the B-Funk kids that came over from Ellicott City. Who else? We got the Mini Shockers debuting their performance tonight as well. I'm just interested to see all the Shocks and all the family that we've grown to meet and come to love over the years.
Indeed. Well, I appreciate you talking to Rhythm Addict TV. I'm definitely looking forward to a dope show. This is probably the last time you and I are going to be on stage together, so we'll see what's going on.
All right. Let's get it.
And we're back. I'm sitting here with my man, dope freestyler, my man Big Nick from Culture Shock Ottawa. Listen, it's 10 years, Culture Shock DC. When was the first time you saw Culture Shock DC perform?
Perform in 07 and I've been here. First time being here was 08. Okay, so it's been a couple of years I've been exposed to DC, and it's an inspiration. DC is honestly like one of my biggest inspirations as a troupe, and as well as individual dancers. So
what brought you to dancing in general?
I saw a friend who invited me to come see her perform in Future Shock, and I was already in the youth outreach program in my city, and then I moved up to Future Shock and moved up to Culture Shock afterwards. I saw her dance for the first time and I said, I want to do that.
So how does the dance community differ between DC in the States and Ottawa in Canada?
Ottawa is still very young as like its lifespan has begun. It's not as old as DC. It's not as mature as DC. We still have a lot of people coming up. We have a lot of talent. We have a lot of talent, and it's just we don't have as many people doing it because the city is a bit smaller too and hasn't been around as long. But we do have a lot of talented people, and it's very friendly. It's very supportive because we all know each other because it's so close knit. We all know each other and we all support each other a lot.
Indeed. So we have a lot of teams performing today.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in particular you're definitely looking forward to seeing?
Oh man, well, the closing medley is gonna be crazy. I don't know if I should say what that is.
I don't know.
If you guys didn't see, maybe you'll get to see it later on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I also really like to watch Major Def perform because I got to meet them through my girlfriend Kim.
Hi Kim.
And and they're really fun individuals. So they're really ill people. So I'm excited to see them perform.
So if our viewers decide to, there's a dog. If our viewers decide to come to Ottawa, what can they expect seeing Culture Shock Ottawa perform?
Culture Shock Ottawa, we have a style of our own. We're very different from all the other culture shocks. Amongst all the other culture shocks, if you've ever seen one of the international showcases, we really have our own style. It's our own thing because it's self-grown. We don't have as much of an influence around us directly, so we don't pull as much from the surrounding environment. We have to really try and push ourselves creatively as much as we can. So you know, we try to cover all the basic styles, and we do some obviously hip hop, some crumping here and there, some whacking, some house, and try to cover grounds, you know.
Indeed. Well, I've seen your tech, and I'm thoroughly excited to see you guys perform. This guy judged my audition to be on Culture Shock DC, but more importantly, he's a great friend of mine, former artistic director of Culture Shock DC, Joseph Nontanovan. Joseph, it's good to have you here.
What's up, yeah?
You know, 10 years, it's been a long time. What do you think so far? Like, how's Culture Shock DC grown?
Oh man, it's indescribable actually, and it didn't even dawn upon me. It's weird, you just lose track of time, like things just kind of move quickly. I said to myself, wait, 10 years really? So I had to think back of the first year when you know, I was joining Culture Shock. The first auditions were August of 2002. I did the math real easily. I was like, okay, 10 years, wow, it's been kind of quick, you know. And at the time when I started Culture Shock, and when Culture Shock was starting, you know, independent of me being a part of it, I, you know, would have had no idea that it would be where it is today. And it's funny because a couple years ago, ECDC was at Warner Theater, and we practically sold that place out. And I thought that was a big deal then. And looking now, this is what, our third year at Carter Barron, I think, and it's just, you know, this is like one of the best venues, I think, to do any show, especially a community show that's free and open to the public. And just, I don't know, now it's even bigger because we have the jam on Sunday, we've got workshops, of course, as always. It's just incredible, you know, production wise, I mean, organizationally too, I'm really proud of the company. Just really have everything on point, on lock, the directors, the board, everything, and of course the dancing, the artistry is really excelled. I mean, now we have the mini shock, little kids. I haven't even seen them perform yet, but I could tell they're gonna rip it, you know what I mean?
So this is 10 years for Joseph Nontanovan. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself in your dance career and Culture Shock DC?
Wow, that's a good question. I can't even begin to fathom like where we're gonna be at that point, honestly. I think that there may be a time, as it is with a lot of companies that chapters of Culture Shock around the world, moments of regrouping, kind of looking back at what we've done and trying to see what was really working, because sometimes you can't just go up. You may have to really step away from that path and look back and see what you might have missed. I mean, for me and my own journey as a dancer, you know, I felt like I kind of got into the team in a little bit quickly, got into directing a little bit fast, and I learned a lot from it. You know, it taught me so much as a person. And then dance-wise, I got into, you know, some other types of dances and some modern and some dance theater. But now I'm like looking backwards and going all the way back to first time I ever learned b-boying, and like I'm going and, you know, investigating and really digging into those styles. And I think that's something that eventually I would love to see Culture Shock really get into, because they're really going to pay homage to the culture as a whole. You know, I mean, there's so much going on in dance media right now in the YouTube scene, or what's going on even on TV. Everyone's already doing so much choreography, you know what I mean? How much more of that can we do on stage without really, you know, dedicating ourselves to what the culture, you know, created in the beginning as far as social dance goes, you know? So that's one of my own focuses. So I would love to see that, and I'm hoping and I think that Culture Shock will bring that out. Because in the end, you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. You know,
I'm in total agreement.
And it doesn't mean you re-plateau. You know, you step off and you end up doing, you know, different things. You know, I don't just dance. I like to cook. You know what I mean? And I do it well. I do it creatively. You know what I mean? So, yeah, different stuff.
So again, this is the former artistic director of Culture Shock DC, Joseph Nontanovan, a good friend of mine. I call him Sensei because he's taught me so much. I look forward to being on stage with him today in the Culture Shock DC alumni set, and we just appreciate you sitting down and talking with us today.
Of course, it's my pleasure.